The great challenge of teaching a contemporary business communication course is helping students develop solid communication skills that are compatible with today's business needs. Writing, speaking, and listening skills are as vital as ever, but those skills have to be put to use in an environment that has been disrupted by waves of game-changing technologies in recent years. One of the most disruptive changes to ever hit the field of business communication is taking place right now, and in fact, your students are probably holding it in their hands this minute. That change is mobile communication, and forward-thinking companies are adopting mobile because it helps them work more productively and forge closer bonds with stakeholders. Many companies find a need to embrace mobile for a simple reason that their customers and employees already have. You can't communicate with people if you can't connect with them, and that connection is increasingly made by way of mobile. For millions of people around the world, a mobile device is their primary way, if not their only way, to access the Internet. Globally, roughly 80% of Internet users access the web at least some of the time with a mobile device. Mobile is the primary communication tool for many business professionals, including a majority of executives under age 40. Half of U.S. consumers use a mobile device exclusively for their online search needs. Many online activities that eventually migrate to a PC screen start out on a mobile screen. Moreover, mobile devices have become intensely personal in ways that PCs never did. And because users are more closely connected to their devices, they're more closely connected to the companies they relate with while using their mobile devices. Much like digital and social media before it, mobile alters the way messages are created and consumed, and it redefines the relationships between companies and their stakeholders. One of the biggest changes, for example, is making sure websites are mobile-friendly, which can require a much simpler approach to organizing and writing online material. In fact, for searches done on mobile devices, Google has begun penalizing mobile-hostile websites in search rankings and labeling sites that pass its mobile-friendliness test. Mobile also requires a new approach to writing the routine messages that every business professional needs to create. With email and blog posts, for example, subject lines should be shorter so they don't wrap or disappear off the edges of small screens. And messages need to be concise, linear, and uncluttered so readers can follow the flow without constantly zooming in and out or scrolling around to find pieces of content. However, device size and portability are only the most obvious changes. Just as with social media, the changes brought about by mobile go far deeper than the technology itself. Mobile changes the way people communicate, which has profound implications for virtually every aspect of business communication. The always-on aspect of mobile communication is reflected in the notion of radical connectivity, in which communication can start to resemble a continuous stream of conversations that never quite end. Managers need to figure out how to integrate mobile into business operations because employees and customers who've grown up with mobile technology expect to have continuous access to information and the ability to stay connected to their various social and business networks. With mobile now in the mix, communicators have to balance a host of benefits and drawbacks. Constant connectivity can enhance productivity and flexible work arrangements, but it can also infringe on employees' personal lives. Small devices and awkward input methods can complicate writing and reading. Mobile users are often multitasking, which makes it more difficult for senders to get their messages noticed and understood. Mobile communication, particularly text messaging, has put pressure on traditional standards of grammar, punctuation, and writing in general. Mobile tools can boost productivity and collaboration by giving employees access to information and resources wherever they are. Mobile connectivity can accelerate decision-making and problem-solving by putting the right information in the hands of the right people at the right time. And finally, with features such as cameras and GPS, mobile devices can deliver a more interactive and engaging experience for users and enhance the communication experience. Mobile is here to stay and continues to become more essential to business communication. To help your students prepare for the challenges and expectations of this new work environment, Now is the time to integrate mobile into your syllabus. To learn more about the rise of mobile communication and how to cover it in your course, please visit Beauvais and Thil's Business Communication blog. You can access a variety of articles on mobile communication and request examination copies of our latest texts, which offer in-depth coverage of mobile communication concepts and skills. Importantly, keep in mind that only Beauvais and Thil's business communication textbooks cover mobile business communication.